On? How y'all doing? So I watch different athletes and people speak out about the massacre in Texas. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr spoke out. He lost his father, POW, back in the day, and he spoke out. And it was hard to talk about basketball. Steph Curry echoed. A lot of them did. I thought Damian Lee of Golden State Warriors, though, had the best comment. He says it's easier to get a gun than baby formula. That's a fact. You got shortages. You've had all kinds of shortages, but you could still find a weapon. The bottom line is, this country glorifies guns, and as always, growing up, I learned about Frank and Jesse James. You know, uh, as they were seen almost more important than the Wright brothers. If you do history, the things that are emphasized are for a reason. You know, a country that would throw John Wayne movies because he killed Indians and stuff, and that was glorified. You know, there's always this thing, and I said it before, and I'll say it again. The NRA is one of the mob. They pimp big business. As a matter of fact, Friday is supposedly Ted Cruz, that piece of trash, and some of the others are going to a convention for the NRA meeting in Houston this coming Friday, which doesn't shock or surprise me, because that's their zaddy, you know, and they answer to the barrel of the gun, you know. And all they do is write off as a tragic event and keep on going. Meanwhile, you go to Dick's Sporting Goods, you go to Walmart, you go to different places that have them. Why do they have them? Why? You know, guns are just like the pharmacies. They're two different kinds of drugs. Now, one of them you'll need for certain reasons. The other is just an addiction to what? You know, I've always felt that if you brought guns and weaponry like that, you're almost asking for something to happen. You know, you almost are. And I applaud countries that don't have to partake part in it. But see, America's ugly past always is a recurring theme. It always repeats itself because that's the only way they came into be. They never built this country just on the good nature of their soul and their being, built on the takeover, the bully, the tactics. So, do I surprise that these so-called 50 Republican Congress people won't budge to push gun control laws? No, I'm not, because the reasons why what happened in Buffalo and what happened in Texas yesterday didn't shock or surprise me is because it's the same group of people who are in denial about the insurrection when a former president openly created on federal property broke laws. So am I shocked or surprised that they would not push something like this when they've had a violent nature already on display for the whole world to see just a year and a half ago? No. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again because they don't care enough to care. And that's the bottom. That's the sad, unfortunate thing. If you got at Walmart or go to some of these places and say, "Hey, take the guns out the shops," what would happen? Why do they even have them? But again, they're doing what America always does because they love to repeat itself any way they can. The sad, sad reality. That's my thoughts and takes about the various takes about gun violence in this country, which transpired yesterday. As sad and tragic as it is American as racism and apple pie because this is what they fixate and what they want. And as long as they're not raised, they're zaddy, they will kiss the ring because it's about the bag, not about the life. People got to get hip, and maybe homeschooling and getting away from some of these places is just what the doctor may order. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and these politicians ain't about nothing. But it takes the people to fight back. But do they want to? Because I'm telling you, it's big business. And you know about America, they care about the dollars. That's the only sense they seem to care about. I'm out.